Hello everyone. Let's start sitting in Vajrasana today. Bringing the hips between the heels. Palms on knees, straight spine. Inhale, let's lift the shoulders all the way up. Exhale, dropping the shoulders down. Closing eyes for the next few seconds. Moving awareness to spine. See if you can lengthen spine. Shoulders, elbows relaxed. And next 5 breaths, making our inhales and exhales a little bit longer. So we're inhaling, let the belly and the chest expand. And as you exhale, chest and belly contracts. Start relaxing your thighs, feet, ankle. Take one more deep breath in and exhale out very slowly. Let's bring open our eyes, interlacing fingers. Inhale, stretching both arms up. Stay for the next 3 breaths. See if you can extend your spine a little bit more by lifting the chest up and mindfully dropping the hips down. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's bring our hands by the sides of our body, fingertips down. Inhale, lifting the right arm up. Press the hips down firmly. Let's walk the left hand as far as possible without lifting the hip. Once you feel you can't move the left hand any further, take one more deep breath in, stretch the right side of the body and exhale, bringing the left elbow down. It's as though the elbow wants to rest on the floor. Stretch the right arm completely, looking up for the next 3 deep breaths out. Every time exhale, draw the belly in nicely. Stretch the right arm out completely, open chest up. Exhale out fully. Inhale, coming back to center. Next inhale, stretching the left arm up. Let's walk the right hand as far as possible without lifting the hip up. Inhale here, exhale, right elbow down. Stretch the left arm out completely and choice to turn your gaze up for the next 3 deep breaths out. Exhale out fully. Inhale, coming back to center. Right palm on left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, lift chest up and exhale, start rolling the left shoulder up. So as though you're trying to move the right shoulder in, left shoulder out, looking back for the next 3 deep breaths up. Keep lengthening spine with your inhale and exhale, twist a bit more. Inhale, come back to center, stretch both arms out. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Start rolling the right shoulder back. Sitting straight. 3 more deep breaths. Inhale, lift chest up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Let's separate the knees, hip width apart. Interlacing fingers. Inhale, coming on to the knees, lift chest up, lean back gently, looking up. Exhale, back to seated. Choice to bring your hips between your heels if possible. Inhale, lift, open chest out, stretch, lean back. Exhale down. 3 more times. Inhale. See if you can bend a little bit more from your middle back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one to hold. Inhale. Mindfully keep moving the thighs forward. Lengthen spine. Open chest out and start bending from your middle back with every exhale. We'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the hips between the heels. Let's sit in Vajrasana. So just see if you're not able to bring down the hips, choice to use your support of your hands and slowly try to lower your hip between your heels. If the hips are down, palms on knees, straight spine, eyes closed for a few seconds. Let's open our eyes. Coming on to all fours, onto our palms and knees. Do a few cat-cow stretches, keeping the toes tucked in. So knee hip is in one line, wrist shoulders in one line, fingers spread wide. Inhale, drop the belly down, lifting the chest and head up, looking up. Exhale, rounding your back, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale out fully. Back to neutral spine. Let's step the right foot forward in between palms and walking the left knee back. Fingertips down. Let's lift the chest up and let's bring the right foot and the left knee in line. So they are in one straight line. So adjust your left knee and the right foot so that they are in one straight line. Now slowly we'll start to move the right foot forward as much as possible till the body is allowing you. Be mindful. Once you can't move the right foot any further, mindfully come on to the outer edge of the right foot. We'll bring both hands inside the right thigh. Chest is lifted, choice to stay here. Only if you're comfortable with the outer thigh stretch. Inhale here, exhale. See if you can bring your elbows down, dropping the head down. And mindfully keep dropping the right thigh down towards the mat. So you can choose to remain with the chest lifted up or you can bring the head down. Eyes closed, 5 long breaths out. Keep sinking the hip lower. 2 more breaths here. And 1. Let's walk our palms back, stepping back to all fours. Let's bring the left foot in between palms, walking the right knee nice and back. We'll keep the right toes tucked in. So again we'll bring the left foot and the right knee in line and start walking the left foot forward till the body allows you. Once you can't move the foot forward, we'll come on to the outer edge of the left foot, bringing both hands inside the left thigh. Now choice to stay here with the chest lifted. Otherwise, let's slowly bring the elbows down, dropping the head down. My left side is tighter than the right. Be mindful every time you exhale, try and relax your left thigh and slowly keep dropping the left thigh down. Shoulders and face relax. 2 more breaths here. Exhale out fully. Coming back to all fours. Let's step back to downward facing dog. So we'll walk the palm one tiny step forward. Tuck toes, lifting the knee and hip up. Downward facing dog. So feet separated, hip width apart. Choice to keep the knees bent to bring the belly nice and close to the thigh, which will help you stretch the spine out. Once you feel that the spine is stretched enough, Draw the belly in nicely. Keep lifting the hip up as you are bringing the heels down. If the heels touches down, choose to lift your toes off the floor. Gaze either between your knees or gaze at your navel for the next 5 deep breaths out. Keep tightening thighs. And every exhale, draw the belly in nicely. Start using your glute muscles to lift the buttock up. It's as though you're wanting to point the sit bones up towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths here. Exhale out fully. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Shoulder on top of your wrist. Gaze ahead of you. Straighten both knees, tighten thighs. Draw the belly in. 5 deep breaths in here. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, lie down flat onto the mat. Point your toes up. Inhale, chest up. Bhajrasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keeping the feet separated, hip width apart. Let's lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. So keep closing the hip. So the inner thighs are nice and close. Stretch the right knee up. It's as though you're trying to lift the leg up from your hip joint. So 5 exhales to lift the right thigh up. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale out fully. Let's step the right foot forward in between palms. Coming up to a lunge. So the right knee, ankle is in one line. Hands on hip, tailbone reaching down. Tall spine. Let's straighten the back leg nicely. So the back leg is nice and strong. Exhale out fully. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Let's spread the fingers nice and wide and turning the gaze up for the next 5 breaths. Now choice to stay here keeping the left leg strong, or else you can choose to sink your hip lower for the next 5 counts, keeping the left knee straight. I'm going to sink the hip lower for 5, 4, keep straightening the left leg up, 3, 2, and 1. Both palms down, stepping back, downward facing down. Exhale out fully. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lie down flat. Point your toes out. Inhale, chest up, Bhajrasana. Exhale, downward facing down. Let's move on to the other side. With the next exhale, lifting the left leg up. Again, keeping the knees straight, inner thighs close to each other. 5 exhales to lift the left thigh up from the hip joint. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale out fully. Stepping the left foot forward in between palms. Take your time. Left ankle is in one line. Right leg is stretched out. Hands on hip. Chest up. So we point the tailbone down. Straighten the right leg out completely. The next inhale, lifting both arms. Fingers spread wide. Choice to stay here or else lowering the hip down. Keeping the right knee as straight as possible. I'm sinking the hip lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, stretch the right leg out completely, and 1, bringing both hands down. Let's step the right foot forward next to left. Preparing for a forward fold, we'll separate the feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Let's bend both knees and we'll slide the right palm below the right foot, left palm below the left foot. So take your time. It's as though the big toe is coming nice and close to the wrist. Let's shift the body straight forward, keeping the knees bent nicely. So bend the knees a little bit more till you feel the stretch in your ankles also. Inhale, stretch spine out, looking forward, and slowly start to lift your hip up to straighten the legs out without shifting the body's weight back towards the heel. So I repeat, we are going to bend the knees nicely, shift the body's weight forward, you will feel the stretch in the ankle, press feet firmly, exhale, slowly start lifting the hip up without shifting the body's weight back. Take it nice and slow. Every time you exhale, you are trying to lift the bum up, belly presses close to the thighs. Shoulders nice and away from the ears. And once the knee has straightened, choice to move your elbows to the side to deepen your forward bend. Let's say for next 7 deep breaths out. And take your time to slowly stretch out the legs completely. Let's drop the head down, relaxing the head, closing the eyes for the next few seconds. Exhale out fully. Inhale, chest up. Let's release the hands up. Hands on hip, coming up to stand. Let's do Vajrasana. I'm sweating like a pig. So I'm back in Chennai. I'm figuring out spaces where we can practice together. So please leave your feedback. So now I see myself in the phone. I can see that the clothes are not visible that much. So please leave your feedback so that I can implement whatever changes can be required so that the practice remains calm and peaceful. Okay. Let's do Vajrasana. Feet together. We'll fix the gaze down at one point. Let's lift the right leg up and bringing the right foot anywhere on the left leg but the knee. So you can choose to bring it all the way up. If that's not accessible, place it anywhere barring the knee. Once you have placed the foot, press the foot nicely against the left thigh and start pressing the left thigh against the right foot. So the right knee is pointing out nicely. Draw the belly in and slowly try to lift both your arms out. Choice to join your palms together without lifting the shoulders up too much. We'll stay for the next few breaths. Let's find stillness here. Inhale, take a breath in. Exhale, hands on hip. And slowly bringing the right foot down. Let's move on to the other side. Well, let's lift the left leg up, placing the foot down. So once you place the foot, don't let the hip just move towards the right side. Active right leg where the right thigh is pressing against the left foot. Belly in, pointing the left knee out, lifting both arms up. Extend spine, tailbone reaching down. Keep pointing the left knee out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, hands on hip, stepping the left foot down. Let's come down to seated. We keep the feet separated slightly wider than hip width apart and bringing the right ankle on top of left knee. Okay. So the right foot is flexed. So right foot is active, toes pointing in. Fingertips behind us or the palms behind us. Keeping the chest lifted. See how far can you walk the left foot back, bringing it close to the buttock. So once you feel okay, this is the max. So both sides of the sit bones are down. Inhale here, lift chest up, exhale, slowly start dropping the right thigh out. It's as though you're moving the right thigh out from the hip joint. We'll stay here for 5, 4. If you're comfortable, choice to walk your hands forward to shift the body straight forward. 3, 2 and 1. Release. Let's move on to the other side. We'll bring the left ankle on top of right. So left foot is flexed. Fingertips or the palms behind us. Inhale, lift chest up. Start walking the right foot nice and close to the buttock. But both sides of the sit bones are down. So you can lift the hip up, adjust and then place the sit bones down. And press palms firmly. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, slowly start to drop the left thigh down or out. We'll say that for 5. See if you can walk your hands forward. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let's bring both feet down again. This time let's bring the right leg in half lotus. So first you can choose to just keep the left leg stretched out. Bring the right leg in half lotus where you're bringing the foot close to the hip joint. Fingertips behind us to support. Let's bend the left knee and walk the left foot nice and close without lifting the hip up. Once you feel okay, this is the max, I can't move the foot any further. Let's drop the right knee down mindfully. So don't push the knee down, rather work from the hip joint where you're trying to move the knee down from the hip joint. We'll stay here for 3, 2 and 1. Release. Let's move on to the other side. So we'll bring the left leg in half lotus. Let's bend the right knee, placing the right foot down. So the minute you place the foot down, the right side of the hip might lift up. So move it down nicely. So both sides of the hip is down. And then walk the right foot as close as possible. Lift the chest up and mindfully start to move the left knee down. So from the hip joint, you're trying to move the left knee down. Just stay here for 5, 4. Be mindful about the ankle. It's a deep stretch for the ankle. 3, 2 and 1. Release. Let's come up to standing. Keeping the feet together. Let's bring the right leg in half lotus again. Okay. So the right knee is pointing down. Choice to stay here, just like Bhajrasana. You can choose to stretch your arms out. If you're comfortable here, hands on hip, bend the standing knee slightly. Inhale here, exhale, start to fold forward. So from the hip joint, you're trying to bring your belly close to the left thigh. Releasing the hands down. Inhale, lift chest up. Straighten the left leg out. Exhale, deepening your forward fold for the next 5 breaths. So you can choose to walk your hands, bring it in line with the standing foot. And mindfully keep pointing the right knee down. Stay here for 5. See if you can bring both palms down completely. 4. Drop the head down, relax. 3. Stretch the left leg out, tighten left thigh. 2 and 1. Exhale out fully. Let's look forward. Hands on hip, coming up to standing. And then releasing the right leg down. Let's move on to the other side, bringing the left leg in half lotus. Just keep in mind, as though you're trying to point the sole of the left foot forward. So the left foot is nice and active. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Choice to stay here. If you're comfortable, exhale, hands on hip. Bring the chest halfway down. Then hands down, palms down. Then choose to walk your hands back, bringing it in line with the standing foot. 5 exhales to press the entire palm down. So keep moving the belly close to the thighs. Deep breaths up. Stretch the right leg out completely. 2 more breaths. Exhale out fully. Hands on hip. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, releasing left foot next to right. Let's separate the feet hip width apart. Hands by the side. Eyes closed for a few seconds. Moving awareness to our feet, calf muscles, thighs, pelvis. And slowly start to deepen your inhales. Let's open our eyes. Coming back to all fours. Let's hold forearm plank. We'll bring the elbows down. So elbow, shoulders in one line. Interlacing fingers. So draw the rib cage in. Moving the chest away from the floor. Squeeze your belly in. And then stepping both your feet back to forearm plank. Gaze either ahead of you or you can choose to look down without dropping your head. And mindfully keep pushing yourself away from the mat. Tighten thighs, knees straight. We'll stay here for 7. Slow, long breaths out. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, shoulders nice and away from ears. And 1. Let's bring the knees down. Sitting back in Vajrasana. Palms on knees, straight spine, eyes closed. Let's bring our elbows down again. This time we'll turn the right palm in. And we are going to press the left palm down onto the floor. Stretch both legs out, feet separated, hip width apart. Inhale here, exhale, dropping both your heels towards the right side. So you are coming onto the outer edge of your feet. Lift the hip up, choice to stay here. Or next inhale, lifting the left arm. Turning the gaze up for 5. Strengthen both your legs, keep lifting the hip up. 4. Choice to stack your left foot on top of right now. 3. 2. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, switching sides. So I am not going to drop my knees down, I am switching sides. You can choose to take your time to move on to the other side. Lifting the right hand up, looking up. Keep lifting the hip up for 5. 4. 3. 2. Inhale. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly bring the belly down, forehead down, stretch both your arms forward, Shashtanga Namaskar. Start relaxing your shoulders, chest, belly, thighs, feet. Preparing for Dhanurasana. Chin on mat, let's bend both knees, grabbing hold of our ankles. So nice and tight grip, thumb around the ankle and other 4 fingers, holding on to nice and tight. If you don't have any existing lower back pain, let's bring the big toes close to each other where they are touching. Pressing the belly down, let's roll the shoulders back. Exhale out fully, inhale, lifting the thighs, chest and chin off the floor. And keep stretching your legs to lift the chest up. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, stretch your legs out, lift chest up, 2, and 1. Exhale out, right cheek on mat, eyes closed. Completely let go of your body. Let's sit back in Vajrasana. Before we close the practice, we'll try an inversion where we are not going to lift the legs up, but it's a preparation for headstand. So you are not going to use support here. Maybe in the next class we will use wall support to explore headstand. Let's measure our opposite elbows. Where you are able to hold on to your opposite elbows with your palms. We will bring the elbows down and then release your hands, interlacing your fingers. Now choice to either interlace your thumb also. I prefer doing that as a beginner. It gives you a lot of strength for the hands while keeping the interlaced fingers nice and tight. If you are used to headstand, then you can release the thumb and just keep the other fingers interlaced. So wherever you are here, you are going to move the shoulders nice and away from your ears. You are going to stretch your neck and place the crown of the head right before your interlaced palm. So do not move away from the crown of the head. So crown of the head down, shoulders nice and away from your ears. Tuck toes, lifting the knee up. So if you are not able to straighten the knee, walk your feet back. Once you are here, squeeze your belly in and start tippy-toeing forward till you can, without shifting the body straight beyond your elbows and the crown of the head. You are tiptoeing forward, keeping the knee straight as much as possible. So you have to squeeze the belly in and keep lifting the hip up. Broad shoulders. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let's walk our feet back, knees down, child's pose. Hands by the side of your legs, head. Let's come up to seated in Vajrasana. Before we lie down in Shavasana, we will do Bhastrika, 2 rounds of Bhastrika, 15-15 breaths each. So Bhastrika is forceful inhalation and exhalation. So when you are inhaling, try your best to use your belly and the chest to forcefully inhale and forcefully exhale. So we are going to make a fist. I will show the practice. I am going to cover, so thumb inside, other 4 fingers outside. When you are inhaling, deep breath in. Exhale with force. So you can either choose to move the elbow back or you can just move the elbow down with a jerk. So wherever you are, this jerk movement of your exhale just ensures that you are exhaling out fully. Okay. So inhale, forceful exhalation, and so both belly and the chest is used to inhale and exhale. You can choose to look down at one point. Once you get comfortable, closing the eyes, and just keep in mind that during the breathing practice we tend to clench our teeth, so try your best to keep your jaws separated. The palms on knees. I am going to look down at one point, relaxing the forehead muscles, separating the jaws, but let the tip of the tongue touch the upper palate. Relax the tummy, thighs. Preparing for first round, closing eyes, making a fist. Forceful inhalation, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. Three, 2 and 1. Palms down, eyes closed, sitting still. Just watch the body. Preparing the second round, sitting up straight, shoulders relaxed. Making a fist, exhale out fully, forceful inhalation and exhale. Keep going. 3, 2 and 1. Palms down, sitting still. Observing any sensation that you can feel in your face, forehead, palms, feet. And keeping the eyes closed, slowly lying down onto the mat in Shavasana. Feet separated, mat width apart, hands by the side of the body. Tucking the chin slightly towards the chest. You can choose to keep your legs in butterfly instead of keeping them straight. Choice is yours. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do it together 2 times. Inhale. Exhale through mouth. Inhale, fill the chest up. Exhale. Eyes closed. As you are lying down, start relaxing your shoulders, lower back, thighs, ankle, feet. Moving awareness to face. Start relaxing your forehead muscles, eyebrows, eyelids, cheeks, jaws, tongue. And for the next couple of minutes, keeping the body still, complete awareness moves towards our belly, where we'll mindfully watch the belly expanding as we're inhaling, and watching the belly fall down as we exhale. Shavasana. You can choose to stay longer in Shavasana. Else coming out with me, start moving your toes, fingers. Moving the head from side to side. Feet together, interlace fingers, stretch arms over the head. Pointing the toes out. Inhale, deep breath in. Hold the breath in and give a good stretch to your body. Stretch, 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 stretch. And release. Bend both knees, roll to the right side. And let's stay curled up for the next few seconds in the fetal position. Moving your knees nice and close to the chest. Relax your shoulders, face. Awareness back to breathing. And keeping the eyes closed. Coming up to seated. Simple cross leg. Palms in front of chest. Inhale, deep breath in. Expand your chest, hold breath in. Drop the chin down. Chin up, exhale. Let's do it once more. Inhale, deep breath in. Sit up tall, hold breath in. Chin down. Chin up, exhale out. Rub palms together. Rub them well. Once you feel the warmth in your palms, placing them on ice. A gentle massage to your face, back of your ears, neck, and slowly blink open into your palms. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll see what more can I do to make the video a little bit more of good quality. See you all in the next video. Take good care of yourself. Bye.